and we are at the big train station. And what is it called?
The Museum of Transportation.
Yes.
And everything here actually used to be operational, and even the little train that you just rode on is now still
Operational.
operational.
Say that 10 times real quick. Come on, go.
Operational. That's a tongue twister.
We rode on the train, and it sends it back to Danny Brown, who's used to be 8 years old, and I would love to have a train set and everything else. One of the things that we got at Christmas time, everybody would be joyous in Christmas, and we didn't have very many presents. And I always asked my parents, I said, hey, Mom, Dad, why don't you shower us with gifts like the other neighbors? But no, and they said that we're putting all that money to your college education. Now, telling an 8-year-old that you're going to have money for college tuition, I was like, that's the worst thing in the world. But anyway, it did work out, and I went to Hazelwood East High School, and then I went to University of Missouri Columbia, and with a computer science degree. Boy, that was hard. I would be at the clinics at 3 o'clock in the morning. I thought I was getting kind of hemorrhoids, but I didn't. But I sat so well. I sat so long. And anyway, I shouldn't have said that. That's a little bit too, but be that as it may, and then I went to University of Missouri Columbia in computer science, and then I went to law school. And I will say this, computer science was tougher to get by than law school. And I don't know why, it's just a cognitive thought process. And I was very good about that because of computer science. And it drive other people crazy. But anyway, it turned out okay, I guess. What do you think?
Yeah,
it's a little bit. I mean, here I am, and let's go back to what were we talking about?
The National Museum of Transportation.
Oh,
they have trains, planes, automobiles.
Yes.
Boats.
And boats.
Anything that provides transportation is here.
I don't know. Where's a boat at?
It's here somewhere. We got to go find it.
I'm not gonna go find a boat. I mean, come on now. All of a sudden it says a little, something in a bathtub or something like that,
Well, they do have the creative station in there for kids with all the different things you can play with. The cars, the boats, the trains. It's fun.
This is off tangent, but when was a shower was cool and baths were not cool? Was it probably about 8 years old or something?
About 8 or 10.
Yeah.
It just comes into my brain, and I'm just like, when was it? Because I'm thinking about Christmas and everything else, and the torment of us not having many Christmas presents. But
did you have a train around the tree?
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no.
No?
Oh my god. We'd have, clothes. No, seriously, we'd have clothes, and I mean, we really, back then. Back in my day, I hate to say that, but we didn't have very much, and you didn't have any credit cards. You couldn't just pop out a credit card and charge it. And
What's funny is when you're a kid, you want all these toys, and then when you're older, you want clothes.
Right? Yeah, clothes are a good present.
Clothes are a good present, and when you're older.
Well, take
maybe for girls.
Yeah,
girls.
For girls,
we like clothes.
We do.
But then again, what happens if you outgrow them and then they're kind of worthless then, right? You'd give it to the Goodwill or something?
Yeah, hand it down to your little brother or sister.
Right.
Yeah, okay, we'll do. And what else can we say about this magnificent, here comes the train again. So we're going to have a little filler because I want to see the frame, the train in actual. Yeah, but we have to. Anything else you would like to
I'm just admiring this plane behind us. It was part of Air Force. It looks like, just from the label on it, the U.S. Air Force. And
Yeah, they have some of the old original firsts here, like a 1901 automobile from the St. Louis Motor Company.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
It's only like
wow.
one of 9 known, and it's
wow.
That's amazing.
here. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you that's pretty neat.
Mhm.
Well, anyway, we behind us we are going to have the train.
Yes.
Choo choo choo
It's a
choo
fun
choo
ride.
choo
It's a
choo
fun
choo
ride.
choo 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 choo. More whistling, please. So if you're ever in need of a place to go to, come here. This is a happening place. Would you
Unlimited
agree?
train rides.
Yes.
It's
I agree.
very interesting, filled with lots of history of all types of trains, planes, and automobiles.
Uh-oh, don't say that. We can get cease and desist letter now. No! I don't think so.
I don't think she's watched that movie.
Oh, okay. Very good. Well, anyway, we are going to go someplace else, but don't change the channel. I mean it. There's got a lot of good stuff coming in, and I need to be loved. Hi, Dan Brown here at Brown & Brown. As a lawyer, I'm often asked, what do you do if you receive a traffic ticket? If you do receive a traffic ticket, you can call us at Brown & Brown. We'll work hard to obtain the best possible resolution and help to keep the points off your license. So if you've received a traffic ticket or have a current warrant, call us at Brown & Brown. In Missouri, dial all 3s. In Illinois, dial all 8s. So if you have a traffic ticket, call us today.
Hi, welcome to the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater.
Hey, what do you know? And let me say this, the parking lot is kind of bare right now, but oh my gosh, so many concerts that we have had here. Well, you've had a couple concerts. You want to
Correct.
pontificate?
I went to see the Pink Floyd cover band, El Monstero, and that was a cool show itself. Have you seen that one?
I have several times, but I saw it at the a smaller venue. So,
What's the biggest concert you've seen here?
well, there's been so many, but the best concert I have had, experience-wise, was the Who, and that was 2 years ago, I believe, and they had the St. Louis Symphony Orchestra behind us. And I got to tell you, they were just spot on. I mean, Townsend and Daltrey, oh, sheesh. I mean, it was just, I won't say pimples. Is it goosebumps? I won't go that far, but I mean to tell you, it was a magical show. I mean, I've seen probably, well, we've been season ticket holders for 22 years. I think that's right. And that was the top 2. And then, you're going to say, what was the top 1? Well, then I have to think a lot about it. But let's concentrate on the Who. And guess what? Just because of me, here is the Who. Hey! Teenage Wasteland. Do, 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 do. And the Who, this is the 1982 tour at the Checkerdome. December 6, 1982. And this is their last tour. Since then, they've had, I think, about 8 tours afterwards. So anyway, it's kind of neat. I put my VIP, Riverfront Times, Club Access. How I got that, I have no idea. Probably stumbled into it and said, hey, you want this? Yes, I do now. Jeez. And then, let's say, and we're doing this on the parking lot because, so many concerts here. And it's deserted now, but in a couple months, well, actually, Less than a month.
Right, I think it's
Yes.
this month.
All right, well, here's, Fleetwood Mac, Leonard Skinner, Led Zeppelin, yes. Alice Cooper. You like the Alice
I liked
Cooper?
Alice Cooper, yes.
Why is that?
He pointed at me
Oh.
during his last concert, yes.
Oh my goodness, a point.
I know.
Ah, lucky you.
I know, right? I felt special.
And then, Three Dog Night, One
Casey.
Dog, and Casey, ZZ
It's like
Top.
you taught Hannah Montana.
What is Hannah Montana doing there?
Hannah Montana, Miley
You know what?
Cyrus.
Oh, it's my daughters. Blame it on my daughters. That was probably me, thumping around. Boy, when was this? October 2007. Jeez. And then we got more Chicago. Kenny Rogers. Uh-oh. But anyway, here's Riverport, and Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. That's too bad about Tom Petty. I mean, he was a talented person, and he succumbed to death. I mean, to tell you, I don't know how he died or anything else. I know where I was. Gosh, my English is good. Anyway, I was at a golf outing, and somebody called in and said, "Hey, Tom Petty is dead." And I was like, "Oh man, that's put a joyful golf note." Jeez. Sammy Hagar, Bob Seger, all these other.
AC/DC.
Oh, yes, that's right. And but the best concert I would say it would be Led Zeppelin, and that was 77, April 15th. Not that I remember it, but anyway, a lot of people here aren't even born yet.
No.
You still have the ticket stub for that one, too.
I do.
Yeah.
I was 14 years old, and I skipped school, and I went to the concert. The next day, you had to have a note. So, true story, my mom wrote a note saying, "Please excuse Danny from class yesterday. He had to go to Led Zeppelin concert."
And tickets were a lot cheaper back then, weren't
Yes,
than they are now.
well, $6.50 or something like that. Mm-hmm. So anyway, we got all kinds of other KC95, who does a lot of good sponsoring for these concerts, and it's kind of eerie when the parking lot is empty. But I mean, you look at it when the concerts are thriving and
It gets
everything
packed,
else.
yeah.
And a lot of people are starving for good shows, and even the musicians, for goodness sakes. So what's it? Bob Seger.
I don't think that's it.
I like going to the festivals, like they have the Point Fest, the KC Fest.
Yep.
That was it. Yeah,
Because then you get to see a lot of different bands at one time.
Right.
Bob Seger, "Come Back, Baby." Rock and roll never forgets. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
As you're saying, artists are eager to come back and play for people because
Yes.
they were losing money last year.
Oh my gosh, you're thinking about like Foghat and the bass guitar player.
Right.
And he's usually saying, "Oh, this is a good money pit." And why I chose Foghat, I don't know. It just popped in my brain. And anyway, so I'm excited about this season. I think a lot of the people are excited. And that's anything else to add?
Everyone's looking forward to getting out and seeing those concerts.
Yes.
If you haven't seen one yet here, come on down here and
Yes.
see a concert.
Yeah, I agree, because you can sit on the lawn and it's only like $15 or something like that, which isn't that much. And then if you want to get our VIP tickets,
Right.
there's a little more
It's a little
expensive.
pricey, but
I think the lawn seats are the best.
Really?
You get to talk to a bunch of people, meet a bunch of people. You know I like to talk, so.
Yes,
Right.
very
Get
good.
to know everybody near you, have
Right.
fun.
Yes, okay. You know what? But then when the lights go down, you really can't really talk, because you're like,
that's
what'd
true,
you say? That's a ball.
Yeah, but you got to get here early to get the good spot on the lawn.
Well, that's true too.
That's
Yeah.
But sometimes the good spot isn't so good. Just to let you know. And I've been there before when it was raining like crazy. And they don't stop unless there's lightning.
No.
So if it rains and rains and rains and you're slip sliding away, no cease and desist on that one. I wasn't singing it, please. I always have to have that. But anyway, anything else you have for your concert?
Well, Jason Aldean was one of my favorites that I got to go see.
And we have the shows listed.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a good show. And
Good season.
yes.
Yeah, all the concerts are good from country to rock.
Right.
Well, what about Kenny Rogers?
Yes.
Is he died now?
I don't think so.
Kenny Rogers?
I don't know.
Anybody? Oh,
No.
poor guy.
Oh, he is? Aw.
Yes. I think well, I'm not going to disparage the dead, so God bless him. I've seen him like 5 times, and I don't know why, but I did see him about 5 times. It was probably a backup band, and there was a band in front of him or whatever. But anyway, this is it. This is the place to be. It's like, what was it?
Wherever you are.
This is the place to be.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I needed to pull that out. All right, well, we can't say anything.
Sing.
But
If you want to listen to music and hear singing, come here.
that's it. And it's going to be a fun time. People are really starving for some good shows. And come on, baby. Rock and roll never forgets, right?
Yes.
Got it.
That's it.
All right, on that note, from Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. At Brown & Brown, our phone numbers are easy to remember. In Missouri, just dial all 3s. In Illinois, dial all 8s. So if you've been hurt in a car crash or hurt on a job, call Brown & Brown for a risk-free consultation. We only get paid if you collect, so call us now. All right, here we are again. Brown & Brown. Who else would be here? Well, a lot of people, but hey, we're here. And guess what? We are in the midst of the biggest
Birdcage.
in the world.
Yes.
How this shines on me, I don't know, but it's amazing. When you look around and it's big. How big is it, young lady?
It is 50 feet high,
All right.
84 feet wide,
Yes.
and 228 feet long.
Did you measure everything?
Yes.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
Thank you. I don't want anybody coming back and saying, "Oh, you were half a foot off." And what else? Is it part of the World's
The
Fair?
World's Fair, built in 1904,
Yes.
for a cost of $17,500.
A bargain.
Yes, back then they bought a pair of mandarin ducks for the bargain price of $7.50.
I would have eaten them. I'm hungry.
They also had some Canadian geese for $20.
Okay, we'll do.
Yeah.
And then what else do we have on the agenda?
Well, the interesting thing was that it was only designed to be temporary, and they were going to disassemble it and take it to the next fair in DC.
That's correct. Boy, I your knowledge usurps me. But go ahead.
When it was built, it was the largest flight cage in the world,
Sheesh.
and it's still one of the largest, but not the largest.
What happened?
Somebody built one bigger and better, I
Probably
guess.
somebody in China or someplace like that. They had to just do it. I mean, to tell you, St. Louis, come on. Let's build a new bird cage. Bigger and better than ever.
Yes, it's about time.
I'm going to give $20 to start the process. And if everybody in St. Louis does $20, we still wouldn't have enough money. I don't think so.
No, I don't think it's going to cost $17,500 again.
I would agree with that. I would agree. Anything else remarkable about this bird cage?
Well, the designer was Frank Baker.
I don't know him. I assume he's deceased by now.
Probably, yes.
I mean, if it's the 1904 World's Fair, I don't think.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know anything about the young man?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you're honest. You could have made something up. Oh, yeah, he was a really good guy. He was really fidgety and everything. All right, and then anything else going? Yes.
Well, they restored the structure in 1967 to the way it looks now.
Oh, okay.
It's had some work done.
Well, haven't we all? But anyway, it is a beautiful bird cage, and I think we're gonna go and go inside and see what's going on there. I just don't want, like, if it's mating season or something like that. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, you know. I got my birds all in my yard and everything else, and yeah, and all of a sudden they're mating, and I'm like, come on, get a closet, get a room. Sheesh. Oh, these are birds. Yeah, maybe that's a little bit too much. Okay, let the birds be free. I don't want a phone call going, you bird mangler. And that's exactly what would happen. Well, it's gonna start raining. And what else can we say about the bird cage? Or the St. Louis Zoo? I gotta tell you, this is a beautiful zoo.
Mm-hmm. They got the carousel.
Yes.
Yes.
You like carousel?
I love the carousel. It's my favorite thing to do still.
All right, mark that down. And what else?
They have the new, isn't the polar bear? They built that a couple years ago, didn't they?
Did they?
The new exhibit.
Okay, so we got a couple of polar bears. What about, what's the one panda bear or whatever? Do we have one of those yet?
I'm not sure. It's been a while since
I think it's
in
in
there.
Washington, D.C. may have had a couple, but that's about it, I guess.
No, they have the stingray exhibit, which is kind of cool. You can feed them. Like, you just put your hand out and they'll come and feed off of your hand.
I'll take your word for it. I'm sure it is, but I'm not gonna be, you know, a little kid will grab it. Or,
No, you have to be very still and put it on there and they'll come.
Is there a guide that, a person that?
Mm-hmm. There's people in there to help you.
Okay, good deal. I need all the help I can get, for goodness sakes. A stingray, you know. Hey, let's go play with the stingrays. Yay! Kids, come on down. Oh, well. Is this just gonna be it?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah, we're good.
I can't sing any songs except Happy Birthday to You, but it's nobody's birthday. Or you can say, what's the other one?
You live in a zoo.
With the monkeys and tigers. Da, 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 da. What's the other one that you can do?
Twinkle, twinkle.
Oh, really? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Oh, no, cease and desist. $5 million fine from Brown & Brown. Please. This was clean, remember? So don't write letters or anything else, and don't call at 3 o'clock in the morning and tell me how bad I am because of one minuscule problem. Well, sometimes they're major problems, but not usually. But anyway, Brown & Brown, if you need anything, call me. Well, this is gonna end this segment at this time. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you for the men here to make sure that my face is okay. And yours too.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna go back. Ah! If you've been hurt on a job, you're probably thinking, are these doctors working for me or the insurance company? At Brown & Brown, we can have you examined by another doctor. And guess what? Many times our doctors will find issues that the workers' compensation doctors have missed. So if you're injured on a job, call us now. In Missouri, dial all 3s. In Illinois, dial all 8s. And at Brown & Brown, if you can't come to us, we'll come to you. Hi, I'm here with Stacy, and Stacy's a very special person. Why is Stacy a special person? Well,
why am I special?
Tell the audience about your endeavors and what you do for a living, and I think it's very, very uplifting.
Well, I have a company called Rescued and Redeemed. I make wigs and things for cancer patients. I do massages for them and help them out where they're needed. I also work for film production companies. We do local films here. So it's called 4 Feet Off the Ground Production. And I was waiting to come out of my business, and I saw this special man here.
Yay!
So yeah, I'm here right now.
Yes. Well,
Excited.
Yes, excited. And you know, it's a beautiful day and everything. And you know, dealing with cancer, you don't say cancer victims. You're supposed to say something else. I don't know what it is.
Well, I have survivors. I keep them uplifted,
Yes.
happy when they're in remission. I just keep them having joy, keep them looking sexy and healthy and having fun. So that's what I love. Yep.
Well, thank you again. I'm going to give you a hug.
Okay. Thank you.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, maybe you're thinking you can deal with the insurance company on your own. But remember, insurance companies have a staff of professionals working for them. We're the attorneys at Brown & Brown. Don't be a victim twice. To get your car fixed, obtain a rental car, and get compensated for your injuries, you should have us working for you. We have offices in Missouri and Illinois. So call us now. In Missouri, dial all 3s. In Illinois, dial all 8s. And at Brown & Brown, if you can't come to us, we'll come to you. Here we are in front of the High Point Drive-In. Wow. Well, you say, wow, why? Well, because it's a High Point Drive-In. This is an institution. And, well, the trash containers and everything else, but they got the rocket there. This is a place to be. And they have good food. So if you're ever hungry at 3 o'clock in the morning, roll on in there. And please, don't drink and drive, for goodness sakes. But yeah, they renovated it. It used to be a taco place for a long time. It, you know, things happen, and now it's the High Point. And I got to tell you, it's, where else can you get a meal like that? Especially some barbecue. I like barbecue, but my stomach doesn't. It's not indigestion. It's more or less. Who am I fooling? Yeah, it is kind of indigestion. I mean, to tell you, I ate too much. But we're here and we're gonna explore a lot of other places, so don't change the channel, please. I got children to feed. Something, anything. Do I have to beg? No. All right, going.